Good morning, cats. You probably can't hear it, but the roosters are crowing this morning. That's kind of where I'm at. This is my cottage over here. Not much to it. This is it. I got a king bed. Got a little TV. I haven't turned it on. I haven't had time to watch TV. This is the air conditioner unit. And I've got this remote here, but it doesn't seem to work. No matter what I do, it does nothing. It just runs at the same level all the time. Through the curtain, we have a kitchen. We have running water. But do not drink the water, obviously. And everything you need: mitts, a towel, soap, silverware, some dishes down here, a gas burner, a little toaster oven from 1950, and a hot water heater so you can make coffee. And this is the coffee you get in these packages. This is 3-in-1, so it's got sugar, cream, and coffee all in this one packet. You just pour it in the cup and add the hot water, and you got coffee. I don't know if it's actually coffee, but it tastes like coffee, you know. Little bathroom in here, shower. The shower has a heater up there that heats the water, you know, as it comes through the hose. I haven't used it yet because we've been swimming and stuff, and that rinses the sweat off of me. So, got a little toilet back here and a sink. One of the things that I tell you though that's weird: do not flush any toilet paper down the toilet. So you have to put it in this little bucket here. I noticed they used the tree for a telephone pole. The wire's hooked right to the tree. That's the way they do it here. There's the office and the pool over here. Good morning.
Good morning.
And then to go out, I mean, it's literally like a maze here. Absolutely crazy. And the first time I started here, I got lost. And even then, when we get out to the street, it's not much different. The streets are still a maze. That's the street. They got the gate locked this morning. They don't open it up till 7, I think. So we'll go from there. Flowers everywhere, though. And plants. Jungle plants. Look at this one. Isn't that crazy? The flowers are all back in through there. And another one. It's kind of a strange place to be in the Philippines. Everything here has really no rhyme or reason to it, no regulations. Everything's just done however they want to do it. It's crazy. I mean, there's no OSHA here. There's nothing safe as far as, you know, going out on the streets or anything. And I'm not talking about crime, but I mean, you're walking on a narrow street and the walls or the buildings, just like here, are right up to the street. So you're walking in the street, but there's always also all this traffic. Constant traffic. The trikes, the motorbikes, cars, sometimes a truck, a lorry, and you have to watch. It's a wonder you don't see more people injured. The streets are like coral, so they're rough. You could twist your ankle walking on the street. Sidewalks, they're pretty much non-existent. If they are, watch your step. You'll twist an ankle. Some places on the sidewalk, it slopes down at a very steep angle. And even on dry pavement, you could slip on that if you didn't have the right shoes, because it's a very steep incline. And when you do come to stairs, they're not done to scale or anything. Some steps are very high and some steps are kind of off kilter. So again, you got to watch your steps. So there's one place where the walkway goes down by the waterfront. There's no guardrail, no handrail or nothing, and it just right by the edge of the sidewalk, it drops off about 5 feet down to the coral. You fell off of there, you're gonna get hurt. So yeah, it's a crazy place. You've seen the trikes, and when you go out of the compound here, there'll be 3 or 4 trikes parked there, waiting to give somebody a ride. And they're very friendly people, you know. But as you walk by, the Filipino guys are in their trikes, and they're just talking a million miles an hour, you know, with their Asian dialect. And even if I talk to them, sometimes they don't understand. They'll just smile and say something, and a lot of times I can't understand them because they talk fast and run their words together. So it's hard to even understand a Filipino who's talking English. So we get up in the morning and we'll go down to the office and have breakfast. Probably eggs and toast or something like that. It's nothing special. Any of the places you go to eat here, food-wise, they'll tell you it's one thing, but when the plate comes, it's usually not what you expected. You know, you're not going to get a decent plate of spaghetti and meatballs here, that's for sure. Even with the breakfast, you know, if you ordered eggs and bacon, I had to question what kind of meat it is, because it sure doesn't taste like bacon. It doesn't look like bacon. And then if you saw the video of the meat market, where the meat is laying right out, no refrigeration or anything. The fish, same way. And they butcher it right there, chop it up for sale. And, you know, you got to be careful, because sometimes you buy that stuff and it's going to already be past its expiration. But here, no expiration dates, no packaging, no refrigeration. It is what it is. There's drinking water here. I have to go down to the office, and they have the water jugs, and you can fill up your your bottle down there and bring it back to make your coffee and stuff like that. You don't want to use the tap water here. You don't want to drink it or anything. I don't know where it comes from. But yeah, everything's kind of backwards here, but the people are all happy. They seem to be content. One thing I do notice, that wherever you go, people are wanting to sell you something. They don't force themselves on you generally, but they're hoping that you will use their business, whatever it might be. If they got a little shop, and you walk by, they'll how are you today? Have a nice day. They want your business, whether you go in or not. They have, the 7-Eleven stores, which are very crowded, a narrow alley. You can't even pass somebody in aisles because they're so narrow. Everything's squeezed into one little tiny building. But you can get your coffee or whatever you need there, more bottled water. But they also have little souvenir stores all over the place. And it seems like everyone has the same thing. The sea turtle refrigerator magnets, the shark refrigerator magnets, and the little fishy carvings, and it's a lot of it's the same stuff, and a lot of t-shirts. But yeah, and then they have the every once in a while you see a massage parlor where they'll do massages. I don't know that I would ever do that. But aside from that, the restaurants, they all boast kind of different menus, but it boils down to the food's always kind of the same. It kind of tastes the same. It's not like food we have in the U.S. There's no chance of getting anything Mexican here. No. They'll tell you it's a taco, but what it is, I don't know. It's not like the taco you'll get at Don Tequila or one of the other Mexican restaurants like we're familiar with. It's just not going to happen. Even that when they Asian food, like you get one like stir fry, or they don't have like General Tso or anything like that here that I've seen. But the Asian food is even kind of strange. So yeah, you just take what you can find. We did have a fried chicken. It was like a butterflied chicken breast, kind of thin. They called it schnitzel, and it was really good. And it came with some French fries. And I think that's about as close to American dinner that I've had so far, and it was good. Now, as I talked before, the rumor is, that the men come down here to get the women. In this resort, not the case at all. You do see a lot of tourists here, such as myself, young people, not just old people. Once in a while, you'll see an older man with a younger Filipina girl. Not real young, maybe in their 30s, But I haven't been approached by any women the whole time I've been here so far. It's just no different than the U.S. People are very friendly and cordial, always smiling, always ready to serve, but nobody has really, tried to hit on me or anything like that. So that's fine. It's kind of what I was hoping for. If you go into the big city, you're going to get that, but those are mostly scammers, They want to take money out of your pocket, and they'll do anything they can to do that. If they can lure you into the sack, they'll do it, but beware, because you might walk out of that room with an empty wallet, and I'm not playing that game, no. Well, cats, I am going to head down and get some breakfast and see what comes up on the menu. It's not anything else, a hot cup of coffee. White Beach. This is still Moalboal?
Yeah, it's like a peninsula. It's like a foot-shaped peninsula.
And it's a popular beach.
Good morning.
Where can we buy a coconut? Yeah, I want to get a coconut. I got a lot of magnets already.
What about necklaces? Necklaces is good for that.
I bet I have one just like that. I got lots of them.
Kaya nang maligo kapon dire. Mingaw. Dito speakers daghan man. Nandito yung mga Lego speakers. May sardines ba? Oo. Diba nakasiro sa amin doon? Lagi? Siguro, ano, daghan mga visit din mag-swimming mo. Bingo man. Ha? Laman na na ito mga turista. Habon? Ano yung galis na magpapagbuhas? Murag kahit siya no. Init na gano'n. Kakainutin. Ha? Nagsara ng butong kay init. Sama ka din ang butong. Asan yun? Late eh. Okay. Maya mo dito biyuta. Gahit no? Gahit. Sabaw lang ko. Ako ano namin.
Coconut's called a buco.
How much for the coconut?
How much coconut?
Pinang madali? 5. Ha? 75. 75 pesos.
75?
75.
Yeah, that's good. You gonna get one too?
I'm good. They have a lesson later.
I'll get one.
Free.
That's like way too much.
Sama ko lang.
You gonna get two? I don't want one. We'll share one,
That
okay?
is we need for water only. Ano mo video okay na siya mag
Coconut water, coconut milk.
Actually, that's called water.
Coconut water.
They take the coconut and they squish it up and they call that milk.
Dili bawal man.
Something like that. It's much better than the stuff you eat in the grocery store in
Yeah.
Ohio.
Whole life. Yan si Mark.
Fresh coconut.
Tastes good. Tastes good like me.
A coconut shell.
Ready? Salamat na ha.
Thank you so much.
Maglit na.
Thank you.
Di mo ko hilit na.
Thank you.
Magluloy. Samukan ko na.
Philippine Walmart. Well, they said, or I always said, you know, you can call me anything, but don't call me late for dinner. But guess what? I was late for dinner. These guys ate already without me. But she went in the kitchen and fixed me up. Look at this. I got tuna steaks, French fries, tomatoes. These are like little limes, lemons. And then she got something here. I think this is some kind of eggplant. Delicious. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you like that.
Very good.
Put her in your chest.
Thank you.
No, she didn't need it once.
So good.
Oh, yeah.
I sure am fortunate to have friends like that. Boy, was that a good meal. My belly's full, satisfied, good food, and that, what did she make? It was like a eggplant salad. It tasted like guacamole. The eggs on it and everything. I've never had anything like that before. It was delicious. So, I think we're going to go out a little bit later and watch the sunset again. But for now, I'm just going to head back in the room, freshen up a little bit, and get ready for the evening. Maybe have a pina colada or something. I don't know. We'll see.
You'll see. Well, we probably won't see it, but they go out there all night. There'll be boats out there. Little boats like those ones over there. Come up pretty good.
Yeah, your phone takes good pictures. Big beach party every evening for the sunset. So another night, another beautiful sky. Baka boats, banana boats, fishing boats. And partiers, lots.